Is this like some sort of all of a sudden like this wasn't scheduled, right?
No, there's no scheduled event today. I'm just checking out some VIP
Uh,
replays.
oh, okay. It was just like all of a sudden random.
Yeah, I wait till I get like 2 or 3 that back up. You know, we have VIP section, which is basically just upgrade. It's an upgrade to your membership, and you get like one-on-one coaching and a
Right.
couple things. Um,
Oh,
so yeah, whenever I get like 2 or 3 that accumulate in the VIP chat, I'll knock them out.
okay, cool.
So Spooky.
Yeah, what's up?
So HHA Blue is my brother,
Cool.
and he's on midterm, so I'm not allowing him to join right now. But he will check out the recording tomorrow, and like after you finish it tomorrow, after tomorrow, it's
Cool.
just gonna be his weekend, so he can
Yeah,
watch it.
that makes sense. Yeah, we'll do it now and then we'll send it over. Sounds good. HHH Blue. He's got rotation, possessing the ball chasing. He just grinds 2s right now. Goal is GC1, an improvement. Anything that I can do to help. All right, cool. Let's check it out. Should have the replay here. Save replays. Where's HHH Blue? Oh, it's Fozzie. Mythic. No, VS. Darker. No.
Hello.
Might be Dragon 4. Oh, no, it might be
Uh,
Mo.
no, not Dragon.
Might
Mo,
be.
that's me yesterday.
Okay, maybe I didn't download it correctly. Let me check. Let's see if that made it up here. Okay, it's this one. It's better. All right, let's check out better.
I think it's better.
One quick question before I do go.
Sure.
So when you say I should work on some shadow touch, is the shadow defense by Nimbus a good one?
Yeah, I sent you one in your VIP in your VIP thread. And
Okay.
you can
I'm
also.
assuming it's a different one.
I don't know. Just put that code in the
Okay.
game, and then it'll say what it is.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. Is this it?
Is it him? It should be HHH Blue and me.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Maybe I clicked the wrong one. All right, we'll check it out. Possession, ball chasing, 2's gameplay overall. All right, we'll work on what we can improve. Cool. Is my drawing working on screen? No, I switched to full screen a second ago. All right, let's check it out. HHH Blue. HHH Blue. We're going to be supporting in the midfield here. This looks good, actually. Facing the right way. I would be jumping in that position. Yeah, so this is very difficult, especially for a diamond player. You're actually facing this 50 well. It's unfortunate that CFX gets kind of beat here. It looks actually like CFX has a clean beat, that he's for sure going to be first to this ball. So I could understand why it's confusing when the ball does go up. When it does start to go up, yeah, you just need to keep holding reverse. We're going to use both jumps. We're going to pull our car back. You can pull it back and then tornado spin, or you can simply just pitch it back. And we want to hit that ball before it comes at our net. It's just too awkward there to let it bounce. You're not going to have any sort of read if you let it bounce. You can't see anything. Your vision's going to be a nightmare. So your positioning wasn't bad. CFX should have had a beat in that position, but I'm going to show you a shot that you can work on that's like this. I think it's... It might be Defensive Variety by Torment. This is a little bit of an advanced pack, but it would make you better at like that sort of situation. I don't know if you need to do this yet. I don't know why I just lost it. It was in here a second ago. Defensive Variety, here it is. I think this is it. There are a couple where you'll have to drive back. So like these ones, you have to read the ball. But I'm trying to find the ones where you have to drive back, like here. That's the motion we're doing. We're reversing. I'll put on a controller overlay here. We're reversing. as we jump. And then I start spinning. Reverse as I tilt back. And that's kind of the save we're looking for in that position. My reverse is my L2. I'm jumping. And then you'll see I do tornado spin from this position because tornado spin pulls your hood back, right, for the first half of the spin. In other words, if I'm in this position, I tornado spin, my car faces back. So you'll see me pull back to about this position and then tornado spin over. And that's how you're going to get these saves pretty consistent. Something like this. You obviously don't want to hit it right to the midfield. If we can stay under this ball as much as possible, that's going to be ideal so that there's no shooting angle. Say that was the best example. Let that one play back. Kind of the save we're going for in that position. Any questions on this? Here's another example. These all making sense? Jeez, how do you say this one? Oh, you're supposed to go goal line. I see. This is a torment shot right there. That's crazy. All right. No questions? Am I still here? Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No worries, no worries. Just want to make sure.
We're listening. Yeah.
Appreciate it. We're focused. We're locked in.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the next shot. Yeah, so that's exactly what we need to do there. We need to take off after that ball. Ball's going to go left. Grab boost here. This is good. Probably wait to see what touch he gets. Nice, you have open. Cool. Good read. Good job positioning forward. Taking the free net. Beefle looks good. Feels bad, man. Everything was good here. Till it wasn't. Nice, keep moving back. So this is a little slow. So here, we have a very easy lane to grab boost and then flip up the midfield and shut this down. In this position, look closely. After you miss this ball, you see everybody on your screen. You have all the information. And in this position, I'm quite nervous for my teammate. My teammate's in a 2v1. They have full ball control. I have 0 boost. I think I need to get back ASAP. But what we do here is we kind of keep moving across the field, maybe looking for their corner boost, maybe looking for the half boost. Not sure what we're looking for here. But this flip is actually very slow. It basically leaves your teammate in that 1v1 forever. The orange team doesn't do anything with the ball, but there's no reason to me that you shouldn't be chasing this orange guy. If you watch a pro player here, what they'll do is they'll just sniff. They'll just sniff this guy's tail. And they will just try to bump him the whole way and just be obnoxious. So you don't want to leave your teammate back that long just to grab a 100 boost. It's not a worth it exchange. You could have got scored on there. Fair enough. Any questions on this idea? Getting back to support our teammate quicker when we overcommit.
Obvious.
Cool. So we do want to get back quicker, support our teammate there, not prioritize this boost. Then when this play does happen, also once you're supersonic, you don't need to flip. You're supersonic, stop flipping. Supersonic, stop flipping. You're using boost and flipping, and you're already supersonic. So you just hold drive, and you'll maintain max speed. You can even do slight turns and maintain supersonic. So if you just tap turn, let me show you this. If you just tap turn, let me hit supersonic. You keep supersonic. Does that make sense? Tap, 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 tap. I still have supersonic.
First time knowing this.
Now, if you turn heavy, eventually you'll lose it. Turn heavy, eventually you'll lose it. But if you hit supersonic, you can tap, 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 tap. I'm still supersonic. That makes sense? So, tap, 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 tap. So you have like 6 taps there. That makes sense?
Yep.
So you definitely don't want to be doing this. This is not, you can't go any faster than you're already going. Now, technically, you can go about 5% faster than supersonic. So when supersonic first hits, you got about 5% more speed that you could still gain. But for practical purposes, you don't want to be doing that thing where you're flipping for sure and doing anything extra like that. It's not going to be helpful. Turn off controller overlay. I got to remember to turn off controller overlay. Turn it on when I go into replays, turn it off when I leave replays. It's hard to remember that.
He's actually good mechanical. He's a mechanical player. Like he's really good in mechanical. But his problem is all the time is like overcommitting, go to the ball. Like what you said last time, he will go over boost over ball, and he will leave me most of the time like in 2v1.
Yeah.
Spook Luke, can I go help out Dalton? He seems like he really wants to rank up, but he's not. I don't think he's old enough to be able to get into the thingy.
I don't know what the question is, but you do you.
Yeah, I just want to like help him. I want to see what he's doing wrong. I want to help him. Oh, you got me in a coaching mood.
Okay. Go have at it.
Yay!
It's like you're just asking for permission to live your life. You can live your life. Go do your thing. Be free, my bird. Fly away. So yeah, where did we leave off? We got this goal. We kind of move up. Fine, we're in this position. Okay. So yeah, we talked about flipping and boosting at supersonic and how that works. So yeah, we don't need to be, once we're here, supersonic, you don't need to be flipping anymore. Definitely don't stop flipping and boosting. Even in this position, like we're flipping and driving really, really fast. This is kind of a dead play. It's clear to me that this guy's going to have the ball first. So what I would be doing here is not jumping or flipping to the midfield. What I would be doing is I'd be slowing down and moving to the left side of my screen. I'd be slowing down and moving to the left side of my screen. And the reason for that is because if he misses this touch, right, you want to be able to draw a straight line between you and the net. Now, I'm not saying go over and get behind your teammate here, but I'm saying if you're like right here and this ball bounces, you can draw a straight line between you and the net for a shot. Does this make sense? Versus if you run up here, right, and the ball bounces this way, you can't score this. It's not, the angle doesn't exist. Like this isn't working. Right? The math isn't mathing. So here I'd be slowing down and moving to my left a little bit, right about here. I'd say anywhere in this box is a very comfortable position to be. So you kind of want to be moving to the left side of your screen here. Like I said, not on the wall, but also definitely not in the middle. In the middle here is a little strange to be positioned in that way when the opponent is first to the ball. I wouldn't be positioned in this way when the opponent is first to the ball. Now, as far as CFX goes, CFX should be full boosting, bumping, demoing, being annoying here. That's CFX's job, to just rush this play as fast as possible and force some sort of 50. Which eventually we see happen. Would love for it to be a little bit quicker. But in your position, HHH Blue, you want to be sort of a little bit to the left. Definitely not flipping and running up so fast, because now you have to slam the brakes, and now you're slow. Good follow-up from CFX. But yeah, you just want to be a little bit more to the left, and then you move to the right when CFX goes. Hopefully that makes sense. Not consequential in this position, but solid enough. Kickoffs look great. Definitely better than most folks in diamonds, so you're going to be strong there. So yeah, we're just leaving. Yeah, so we're not rotating quite the right way. So I'll ask you a question here. Which way is the ball moving? Is it moving on the left side of my screen or the right side of my screen? Left side of my screen? Or is it moving to the right side of my screen? Well, if we watch the playback, we'll see that it's very clearly moving to the pink, the left side of my screen. So then I'll ask you a question. If the ball's moving to the pink, what is the nearest boost behind the ball? The answer, this boost. This boost. If you go here, you can grab this boost and still be behind the play. But instead, we pick the furthest possible boost from the play, which gives them that half boost and the whole screen to work with for an attack. Now, they're just giving you the ball because they're diamonds, but the takeaway here is if there's a boost open behind the ball, we'd rather have that boost than the furthest boost away. All else equal, let's take the boost nearest to the play. Now, that's not a always rule, but that is majority of the time, especially in these situations, what you want to be doing. Go to the boost closer to the play. That way you can affect the play and do things. Leaving the play to go get this boost is not exactly what you want to be doing. Great air roll touch. Good job making a soft touch. Here we make like kind of a hood touch. I would just kind of use the wheels. This is a very risky touch, but you get it. You get kind of a zen touch there, which is very good. But yeah, as far as rotation goes, we need to clean that up. Hopefully that makes sense on why you would want to pick that boost over the corner boost. Any questions on this? Everybody clear why you picked the corner boost over?
Yeah, you should always be behind the ball. That's the class yesterday teach me, and I'm actually gaining more goals because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. In those situations, I would say that is true. Here, when the ball's moving away, we want to be careful about jumping early. In Rocket League, when the ball is moving away from us, we have more time to jump effectively. Okay, so think of it this way. Because the ball's moving away from us, we don't want to jump until we're under it. Let me show you a soft attach. Because the ball is bouncing away from us, by jumping this early, we spend a bunch of time floating, and by the time the ball gets to us, we actually just hit it down and forward. So you actually need to wait when the ball's moving away from you to jump until you reach under the ball or very near it. So we should be driving, and when I say under the ball, like we should be jumping when we're here, like this distance from the ball. Does distance make sense, everyone?
Yeah.
Because the ball's moving away from us. So what that means is we'll connect the bottom of the ball and be able to hit it forward. And so what this should be is a sort of air roll shot forward. You wait till the ball gets to you, and this should be like a sort of air roll shot forward. Like that. It's kind of hard to depict this, but like that. Like I'm waiting because the ball's moving away from me. I wait to jump. If I jump here, I have to chase it down. And maybe there's a better pack for this, but I think the replay illustrates the point. On a ball that's moving away from you, wait to jump. On a ball that's moving away from you, wait to jump longer than you think you should. I think the attempt comes somewhere here.
Yeah.
On a ball that's away from you, wait to jump later than you should. Nice, he clears that. I would just leave this for teammate. Nice. You're going to get a shot here. Oh, that worked. Yeah, I feel like you're pre-jumping, like you're jumping too early. Your touch isn't bad, but like you should hit that top of the net, not bottom of the net, but good goal either way. Like you're jumping once again just way too early. You can just wait to jump and you'll hit the ball higher and with more power.
And he actually panics too much jumping. This is not the first time.
Yeah, it's very common. You'll usually get that out of your system in Champ or Grand Champ with more hours. We start to see those mistakes go away. So air roll left looks really good. He's obviously got intuitive understanding of his stick. So yeah, your mechanics look good. Blue, as far as like your air rolling, I don't think you're going to need to train that much. Like you can clearly get these touches, which people in Diamond cannot usually get. But your weakness is definitely like the fundamental decision making. Like you have like the mechanics of like a Grand Champ player. But like it's funny, like your air roll control, like your redirects are as good as a Grand Champ player. But the fundamental, just like shooting, air roll shots, timing your jumps, is holding you back right now. Even in this situation, you could just shoot this ball, jump, air roll, shoot. I think we go for some sort of like double. So yeah, I would work on your mechanically. I would be focused on air roll shots. I'm not sure if you've had your session with Freaky or Torment yet, but I'm not sure what they have you working on.
Yeah, he did, and he gave him a lot of things to do.
Cool. Yeah, I'd be drilling air roll shots for sure. If I were you. Good center. Nice. Close. I think you can follow up your own pass here. I wouldn't stop driving for the pass. I'd be trying to follow up your own pass. But you're still fine. This positioning is good. You're facing towards the play. Very nice. Supporting your team very well. Yeah, honestly, if you just get your air roll shots down, like you will rank up really fast. So let's go into a pack. This is air roll shots here. It's the exact shot you just saw in game. And the difference is, first off, you don't need to jump so early. So this is you. You jump very early at the ball a lot. And you hit it into the ground a lot. So we don't need to jump this long. We can wait till the last possible second and jump here. We still hit the ball strong at net. Now, after that, what am I doing? Like, let's break down my movement. I'm going to turn on controller overlay. Controller overlay on. What I'm doing here is a simple tap of air roll right, tap of air roll right, and then speed flip left. And so that's it. There's no other movement. It's not like some fancy like stick movement. It's not. It's just tap of air roll right, shoot left. Very simply. Now, the thing that we're trying to emulate here is the timing. So waiting to jump for the last possible second, and hitting the ball the corner of our car. That's going to get us the max power transfer to the ball. And we're diagonal flipping because diagonal flip adds the max impulse. Front flip is close, but diagonal flip is the most powerful flip in Rocket League, aka speed flip. Speed flip and diagonal flip are synonymous. So my arrow right is circle. I'll show you a shot with arrow left. I'm going to tap arrow left, dodge right. And you'll see how high you can hit the ball if you just wait to jump. This is what we want our shots to look like. Questions on this?
I'm still working on this too.
Yeah, it takes time. Very important to train in Diamond. Very, very, very important to train in Diamond. Looks like we've got about 5 or 10 more minutes. We'll keep watching the replay, but just trying to give you a mix of things to work on. Hopefully this is helpful so far. Any questions on this so far? Has this been helpful?
Not for me. Okay, from the other folks.
Appreciate that. See, like, we're getting Zen touches in Diamond, but we just need to drill our arrow shots. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, bro. He's crazy mechanical. You don't understand. Give him any mechanic, he will do it.
Yeah.
He will flip reset from goalie to goalie. He does it, bro. He's crazy, but like,
Yeah, he'll come with time. He just needs to improve that decision-making stuff. It's very common for younger folks. You don't have that prefrontal lobe developed, so like the basics don't. Some of like the decision-making stuff for older folks that comes easier is hard for young people, but young people do a really good job with mechanics.
look at this shot.
Yeah, young people do a really good job with mechanics, but not with like the basic decision-making stuff. That's why some of the best players are kind of in between, right? Like ideally you have like a late teenager, early 20s.
I can say now with Rocket League as going 16 years is, yeah, it's more than enough to have like fully implements your mechanics. Rocket
Yeah.
League.
Yeah, you're looking at
You can
most
see
pros between 16 and 18 is when they start becoming a pro.
Rally.
Yep.
Can
The
take
best
an
players in the world are
example.
usually like 17 or 18 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a new 17 or 18-year-old that's better that comes out
Every year.
every year.
You're gonna see someone new.
Yeah. Well, you just stand on the shoulders of giants, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, Zen pioneers the Zen touch, and then now every other pro who's 16 or 17 is going to be able to do that. Your little brother can do it now. He's a diamond.
He is. He did it.
Yeah. Yeah, his mechanics are really good. His recoveries are good. Half flips are good. Yeah, so that's the end of the replay. But I would just drill the fundamentals, which is your positioning, your use of arrow shots. We talked about arrow shots. And actually, like, for HHH Blue specifically, Mo, you can tell him less movement on the stick. Moving the stick is good on these, like, long aerials when you're doing this, and you're trying to pop the ball forward, and you're doing your resets and all this. But when we're trying to do a simple arrow shot, you don't need to move the stick there. I didn't move my stick at all. That was just a flip. Right?
What do you think about his boost management?
It'll come with time.
Because I think he still have this issue too. He will just. Do you remember the shot you told me that he jumped too early, and he was like flying until he went to the ball?
Right.
He wasted like most of his boost while he was like 100.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very common. I don't think that's his weakest link, but it is definitely something to improve, like with anything, right? I don't think it's his weakest link, but definitely something to improve.
Can I ask a question? Me?
Mhm. Yep, any questions? I'm
So-
happy to take questions for a few more minutes.
See, I still have a problem now in dribble. Now I set up my ball good. I know how to follow the ball, but I have an issue with sticking the ball with me. See here, you're literally glued to the ball,
Yeah.
and I know you can do it, but to me, I just either go up the ball or very under.
Yeah, well, your air roll control isn't quite there yet, I don't think. Like, your air roll left and air roll right doesn't look like your brother's, right?
Yeah.
He has really good air roll control, for example. So I think that's an easy example to understand. Now, me, I'm somewhere in between you two, Like I have a little bit better game sense and a little bit better mechanics, or just I understand how to use my mechanics. I might not have better peak mechanics than your brother, but I understand how to use them. And so what's allowing me to do these air dribbles is like a very good understanding of air roll. Like what puts that air dribble together is air roll. It's air roll left. If you unbound my air roll left, I can't do anything I did there. I literally cannot do any of that process.
Okay, so when do you start? Like, I wanna just know when you do the tornado spin.
When is the question? When do I do the tornado spin?
Yeah, because that's the only touch that you can make you closer to the ball and be under it.
Yeah.
Because I tried to do the same thing and try not to boost until my nose, I think, goes up, right?
Yeah, so I'm using a couple different spins. So I'm using, on the reset touch, I'm using a reverse tornado spin. So let me break this down. Tornado spin, air roll left, stick right, lifts your nose. So I'm using tornado when I'm going off the wall. When I'm going off the wall, I'm holding air roll left, pushing stick right. This puts my nose back at the ball. Okay, so that's that. That's that touch. If I didn't have anything else, I could just do what I just did right there. So if you can understand tornado spin. If you get a nice first touch, you could just glue down. Now, what I'm also going to do is instead of just feathering my boost, I'm going to pump my boost up and down. And the difference is like, I'm going to use a burst of boost here, and I'm kind of exaggerating. But that's going to give me separation. So I'm going to go pop, pop again. Now, the reason I'm doing that is to create separation for my reset. When I go for my reset, I'm using a reverse tornado spin. So if tornado spin is air roll left, stick right, and it lifts my nose. Reverse tornado spin is air roll left, stick left, and it drops my nose. See how it drops my nose? When we go for a reset, we want our car to be a down ramp. So you don't want your car to be an up ramp. You'll flip out from under the ball. You want your car to be a down ramp. Face down. So reverse tornado spin is really nice because from this position, it drops our nose. Now, technically, because I'm trying to get these pop resets using speed flip up and left, like that, you'll notice that I try to get my reset on the bottom right side of the ball. So what I don't do is I don't just try to get the reset right under. You can get the reset right under and go like that and get a decent pop. It's not the same. The most controlled pop is going to come with that speed flip. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly air roll my car to the left, ready here, and then reverse tornado into it. So my car looks like this, and then I drop into the reverse tornado. So I start like this, slightly air roll left, and then I drop into the tornado. And what that does is it gets me on the reset on the bottom right side of the ball. So I hit the ball up, and then I drop my car like this, and that's what gets that sort of pop reset. So you'll see I kind of pre-air roll left my car. I'll get this again. Yeah. One touch, pre-air roll, and then I drop down into my tornado. And I'm trying to exaggerate a lot here, but let me just do a rep. Tornado, one, pre-air roll left, reverse. That's what gets me that nice pop. Make sense?
Yeah. So you boost all like through all of that, right?
I'm
so
tapping boost.
Boost. Yeah.
Now I boost.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
That's. Thank you so much.
Yep. So tornado, pop, pre-roll, reverse, and finish. Make sense?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Sal, the video guy, we can maybe do that as a short pop, pre-roll, reverse. So it looks something like that. I'm not going to get it perfect every time, but that's kind of the principles. Tornado spin, get one pop up, pre-air roll, reverse tornado, get the reset. This works on all parts of the field.
So what do you think when people saying you're never going to get a perfect setup in game?
I don't really know what that question means. What do you
mean? He said, so when you do in free play, you're always gonna have a perfect setup because you have the time.
This is not perfect. These are different. Yeah.
Yeah, but in game, you will not always have that perfect. So you need to learn how to recover from that.
Yeah.
So is it like real? Like.
Yeah, I still don't really understand the question. Yes, you need to learn realistic air dribbles, and there's different steps of the whole process. First, you practice without variables, just understanding the motion, so you can do like anything consistently. And then you learn how to change different setups, time your jump differently, jump early, jump late, mix it up.
Last question, please.
We
I
got 1 more minute.
One fast one. So when you jump here, you pop the ball like that. What do you dodge or what do you do?
Yeah, this
to,
is
like,
a twist flip. This is a speed flip cancel. So a speed flip looks like this. Up, left,
Yep.
down. Up, left, down. My nose stays forward the whole time. A twist flip is up, left, let go. My nose faces up. So I go up, left, cancel, let go of the cancel, and my nose faces up. And twist flips are useful on the back wall when we want to pop a ball up, but then get back under it. So like here, I twist flipped, and now I'll do my reset motion.
Thank you so much. And I'm sorry it took your time.
No, it's fine. Happy to answer questions. So yeah, that was coaching a Platinum and Diamond player. I've got to jump. I appreciate the questions. We will post these replays tomorrow. Or in the next day or two. Be patient with us. We'll have detailed write-ups with notes. Sal, the video guy, maybe turn this into a short, the twist flip stuff. And I think that is it. If anybody has any questions, I'm here every Monday night. Link in description to join the paid community. If you're in the paid community, hey, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. And I will see y'all. Peace. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, hump day, I think. Cheers, y'all.